All right, Josh the War Master Barnett here. We're going to go over another submission for MMA that I feel is highly effective and totally underused. That is the rear face lock. And it looks like it is a power strongman, it's just a brute force type move. But even if you can find success with it that way, as you climb the ranks of capability, athleticism, and skill, it won't work at all for you if that is what you think the key to making this hold effective. And in fact, there's a lot of really small details. For one, I prefer to, if possible, do it with an underhook and a crossface. Why, you might ask? Because without the underhook, it is more possible that as I'm trying to turn him, he's going to be able to rotate through. Whereas if I have this underhook and I turn him and lock it in, as he's trying to rotate through, I'm able to stop his rotation by impinging this arm back across his body. Number two, with another aspect that people forget or don't understand, is that I really need this chin as far over. Now, Wade Chalice would say take it to the 10 spot, with the 10s being on the shoulders, kind of going 9, 7, 6, 5 into the center. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You want to put it on the 10 level. But let's just say somebody's neck isn't as flexible enough to get to what you normally think of as a 10. The main thing is I need to take all the mobility out of the neck in a rotational sense before I can get my finish. And the third most important thing is it isn't really about spinning the neck off. The more you concentrate on spinning, the more you're going to encourage him to spin and lose control of the submission. I need to just lock this in place as hard and as strong as possible, so that once I've secured that position of mobility being removed out of the vertebrae, now I can actually hit the finishing aspect of it, which isn't to keep twisting, but in fact to keep this locked in and to drive the head forward and even rotate the wrist bone and drive backwards. So I'm here, I'm locked in, I'm gonna pull this all in as I'm driving. Now you're gonna go, well, this guy's just sitting on his butt for you. When does this happen in MMA? Go referee's position. Good, so we're in here. Maybe he's in a full-on turtle. He's protected up, and I'm trying to find something on him. So I wanna lift this head up as I cross face through, and if I can, I'll come into the armpit. If I can't come into the armpit, I'm still gonna apply these same concepts. Now here, I like to S-grip and draw back. Why draw? Because I want to rotate him through. But I don't get super aggressive about it and keep spinning, because now I'm going to lose it. I'll S-grip so I can draw this elbow back and pull him, and then I give myself some void space to bring his body, and now I'm going to focus on not twisting, but pulling and dragging. Pulling and dragging. And look, you're going to have to do it with some serious force. Why? Not to try and break his neck or be like, wow, look, I'm such a caveman, I'm Conan. No, it's because once I've got the frame, I need to make that frame lock. If the frame isn't locked, I can't guarantee that I'll get the submission, because there'll be space, potential for them to rotate, spin, just finagle, somehow squirm, get out of it, take pressure away. I need to keep that neck locked in with no more movement available to it. So as I'm coming here, I will draw back, and I'm pulling, and I'm going to be strong as I'm pulling in, not rotating, not rotating. So from that referee's position, we can be turtle. I can be fighting here, and he's trying to hit a stand-up, right? I break him back down. He's trying to build his base back up. That's when I can lock that head. And look, I'm drawing him backwards. Another great way to set this up is hit a spiral ride. Break him down to an elbow, and as he starts trying to come back up, I can go underhook on the top side, on the top shoulder, then put this together. That's where my gable grip comes in. Again, give yourself space. If I stay hugged up to the guy, he smells good, but I can't finish this. I need space. Back off, Again, draw, don't twist. And lastly, I have a hook in. I bring him over. I'm trying to choke him, right? But I'm not having any success with this. If I can get to his face and lock it in, again, don't just try to spin. I'll get to his face, turn it. Of course, his hands are up fighting. Now what I'm gonna do is I'll take one of these hooks out and I'm going to crab ride and feed this one across. Now, I don't know if you're already picking up when I'm laying down here. There he is. But I'm creating a rotation, a cross-rotational force here. His hips are going this way, well, I'm going to pull and drive his head the other way. So we're in here, we're working for our choke. We really want our choke, and chokes are awesome because I don't need to try and break anything. I just got to close those arteries just long enough to cut the blood flow off and put them out. Awesome move. But I'm just not quite getting it, right? I can't get under that chin, but I do manage to get across it. Like I said, unhook your top hook here, crab ride, kick over, and then draw in. Don't just try and twist. Get it locked in on the shoulder, remove the play in the neck, the mobility is now gone. Twist some, but draw in. You can also slip to a figure 4 grip. I don't like to do this. I actually want to pick my hand up and reach for something that isn't there, to use it to drive through. A lot of people, they'll lock in on a figure 4 in a lot of different positions, and then their hand is locked in there. They've removed their ability to keep creating driving force and pressure through an object. I don't know how much I'm gonna have to move his neck to get this finish. So I want to be able to move it as much as possible. Whether it be here, you could do it with an S grip, or shoot through to that. That's 3 options on how to use that face lock and some mechanics for you.